So now let's see the fully refrigerated ships with. So for gas ship, it is fitted with reliquefaction plant. So this is a basic lineup and understanding of reliquefaction plant. So first, let's see. So we have this cargo tank, which is a prismatic cargo tank on a refrigerated ships that we have already seen. Now for on the refrigerated ship, we load. We have done the. We came out of the dry dock. We did the inerting. We take out the inert gas by putting the vapor in the tank, gassing up, then cool down the tank with some liquid, and now we are loading the cargo. Now, whenever we are putting the cargo or vapor in the tank, also there will be a lot of vapor generation. So that is called boil off. What is boil off? Like any liquid, when it is heated above its boiling point, it will turn into vapor or gas. Like for water, the boiling point is 100 degrees centigrade. So above 100 degrees centigrade, it starts becoming boiling, start becoming gaseous states or vapor. So the gases which are carried in gas carriers, LPG or LNG, on this refrigerated ship, the boiling point of this gas, suppose propane, is minus 42. Different gases have different boiling point. So propane boiling point is minus 42. So when this gas will enter here, the liquid will enter here. The tank, if it is having a little bit higher temperature, whenever because of vibration or heat exchange from outside or for any reason, whenever the liquid will reach the temperature of more than minus 42, that is the boiling point, it will start becoming vapor, and that is called boil of gas. So this boil of gas, when will, especially at the surface, there will be a lot of boil of ventilation, and it will keep continuing. So if we don't reliquify this gas, then there will be a lot of loss of the gas also, and also tank pressure will also increase and temperature will not be maintained. So to keep to avoid the loss of the cargo in the vapor form and keep the tank pressures and temperature in control, we reliquify this boil of vapor gas. So for reliquifying, we take the gas, and very simple, this is the reliquefaction plant. Only 3 steps generally. So first the gas is compressed. This is a simplified version of a reliquefaction plant. So we will compress the gas. So why we are compressing? Because we want to make the gas liquid, and for making the gas liquid, we have an option of compressing. It is very easy. Now the gas is compressed and in liquid state, but it is very hot because it is compressed just now. So we want to cool it in the condenser. After condenser, the gas is cooled, the liquid is cooled, and then it will pass through expansion valve, and with the P1, V1, T1, pressure is inversely proportional. So the volume increases, pressure decreases, temperature also will decrease, and like you have in your AC also. So the liquid will expand and become gas, and temperature will decrease, and cooled liquid and vapor will come down here. So this is a simple cycle of your reliquefaction plant. You can make a block diagram like this in this exam. It is asked that boil of gas is taken, compressed, heated gas is cooled, or liquid becomes liquid, and the cooled liquid is expanded and put in the tank. So then there is a little bit more complication. Some gases don't get compressed only in one cycle. So we have this one is single stage. Then we have double stage or triple stage compressor also. So we compress it 2 or 3 times. Keep counting. Suppose this one is compressing up to 2 bars. The next compressor will compress up to 4 bars. Then third compressor will compress up to 8 bars. So different stage compressors are there, depending on the requirement of the cargo and the pressure and temperature. So for LNG is -42. So we can have 3 stage compressor also, because we need to cool the gas up to very negative temperatures. So this is what is reliquefaction plant. So the cargo is coming from the shore side tank, and loading is going on. And when the loading is going on, the cargo is filled till here, and the boil off is taking place, and the boil off and pressure of the tank and temperature of the tank is controlled by the reliquefaction plant. And this way, the cargo is always kept at its temperature. Otherwise, with the exchange of the heat, even if you have insulation, but this insulation is not 100%, and slowly for over a long period of time, all the liquid will become in gas if we don't have reliquefaction plant.
Vapor displacement and boil during loading.
So cargo is loaded, and boil of gas is going to condenser, and then compressor, then condenser, then expansion valve, and then returning to the tank.
Cooling down the cargo tank.
Also during the cooling down, also same thing, we are using the reliquefaction plant. So during cooling down, we are putting cargo is sprayed from the deck tank, or we keep some spare cargo every time in the deck tank, or if not, then we take from the shore and we spray in the cargo line. So again, there will be a lot of vapors. Same, it will be compressed, condensed, and used, expanded, and temperature is controlled. Pressure is also controlled, and all the pipelines are also cooled down.
After humidified, horizontal oil-free and water-cooled type cargo compressor.
So we have oil-cooled cargo compressor, or like the condenser is cooling by oil-cooled or water-cooled, depending. Then we have some methanol pumps. The methanol tanks, one or more portable methanol pumps are there, which are used as anti-freezer on LPG vessels to remove the hydrate formation. So, as we told, that we are loading gases at very minus temperatures, and this water moisture, if it gets crystallized, it can form hydrates. If it reacts with gas liquid, it will form hydrates, and it can damage the crystals of water, can damage the pump while discharging. So to avoid that, we can put methanol, but we have to take permission from charter. Then let's see the cargo heaters and the booster pumps. So booster pump is there for boosting the pressure of the liquid, like enhancing. If the pump is having a lot of back pressure, it's not able to discharge, then we will put one booster pump. So this on the line ahead, suppose sometimes you have very long pipelines, so we need more pressure of the cargo, and for that we are using booster pump. Then cargo heaters are there. Suppose that cargo is at -45, and the shore people need the cargo at -42, so we need to heat a little bit of cargo, and that's the time we will use the cargo heaters.
Cargo heater to unload cargo in.
So if we want to discharge in a little bit higher temperature, we need cargo heaters. Then you have the fixed firefighting system on the gas carrier. Generally, we have the dry chemical powder system. The LPG ships are provided with fixed dry chemical fire extinguishing system on the deck. So these are the foam monitors for the fixed firefighting monitors. And then you have the hoses, portable hoses also, and fixed foam monitors from the manifold, always ready. Then you have the pilot activating boxes, activating bottles. If you open from here, the fixed TCP will be activated on both. You have to open both the walls after taking out the pin. Same way you have the bottles for the on the manifold also. Similar system like the CO2 system, and nozzles are activated.
Handheld DCP nozzles are
Then we have the
operated by
handheld
actuating
DCP
buttons
nozzles
installed
that
in
to be
each hose
operated by
unit.
the actuating buttons installed in each hose unit. So portable hoses are also there. You can activate them like this and use them like this. You have to wear the fire suit. Also, you have 40 different gas suits, which also worn like this with the SCBA set to make it gas
CO2
tight.
system.
Then we have the fixed CO2 system, which is there in most of
CO2
the ships, same
pipes
like that. But
fixed
here we
system
have
is
only
used.
for engine room or purifier room. So same can operate with pilot bottles like this. Pilot bottles are there from the fire control station or the CO2 bottle room. So we open the box which area and bottles we need. Take out the pin, but be careful before opening the ball. First thing is that all persons should be out, and many times this if you opening this pin, it's connected to some purifier room walls, and your fuel oil to many of the pumps can be stopped depending on the ship. So be careful. Never open this wall just to check the bottle or see. So you open the pin, open the box, and then rotate and open the pilot bottles. Get the pins inside and put the lock down and open the pilot bottle, and the CO2 room bottles will be activated. Now, if you want to do manual release, then there is a button in the CO2 room. Open the box and the pin, and then rotate the walls. And then you go to the each bottle which you want to release, and so by that box release remote release it deactivated. So manual release, you open this pin, put the plunger, and that water will be
Safe
released.
to confirm with
And
Brittany
finally
that
we
all
flush the
personnel have
lines
evacuated from the
so that
participant station.
we can know that bottle is fully empty.